Welcome to the Hawley Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, on behalf of Reach in Hawley, Minnesota, and this is an exciting day because I have one of my favorite people, Mary Ladisaw from Greater Hawley Homes.
Hello.
And you might know Mary from some of the previous shows that Mary typically is found in some of her listings showcasing the houses, but today we want to talk about Mary. And you need to know, if you're picking up on some dynamics, this is my old office and a place that's very near and dear to my heart. And so I'm glad to be here, Mary. I miss you. I don't know if we sold a lot of homes, but we had a lot of fun.
We did have fun.
We worked for
and we sold a lot of homes.
And we sold a lot of homes. We did.
We
yeah.
did.
And I miss it. So let's catch up with Mary.
Okay.
So Mary is a native of Dilworth, Minnesota. I know that. Mm-hmm. But how long have you lived in Hawley?
I have lived here for 19 years, but I have worked in Hawley for over 21 years.
Oh, wow. And so you worked actually in town?
Mm-hmm.
You've never been a commuter?
I have never, I've commuted from Dilworth to Hawley when I started.
She loves Hawley.
I love Hawley.
So where did you work in Hawley before?
Dr. Bentley's office for 7 years, Burns Motor for 8 years, and then here.
Okay, and so you had, at Burns Motor, you had some sales experience there?
I did. I was the business manager, sales manager, but I also sold new and used cars as well.
Okay, and so when I was here at Greater Hawley Homes, I was here for about a year, and I was trying to think of a good partner who had that sales background, and this is what I came up with.
And I'm still here.
And she's still here. It took. And I know that you do a fabulous job, and it goes beyond just selling your listings and assisting buyers. Because really, I believe if someone wants to move to the community from outside of the community, they need to get to know the community. And who better than someone who's invested into the community?
Correct.
So what are some of the ways that you're involved in your community?
Well, you know better than anyone. When they come to Hawley, they want to know about Hawley, and no one knows the town better than we do. Well, we used to.
I still do, but I'm not going to sell you a house.
But I am in many different areas of the town as well as just selling real estate. I'm in the Women of Today. I am now a member of the Friends of the Pool Committee. Booster Club just started anew this year, and now I'm on the membership committee on that as well.
You're busy, Mary.
I'm just, I love
Has anyone
Hawley.
told you that
Yeah.
you're really busy?
I'm busy.
So the Women of Today, how many years have you been on that?
19 years.
Wow. So you had been 6 years old when you started Women. Is that 6 years old?
Yeah,
my math is correct.
They took me in. Yeah, they put me under their wing.
So you know pretty much everything about this place of ours.
I know Hawley very well. Obviously I know Dilworth also. So those are two offices that I kind of work out of. So
we have not mentioned the Dilworth office.
Oh, okay.
And that was a new thing. When we started working together, we saw the need. Dilworth is a wonderful community in and of itself, and you being a native of Dilworth, we thought it was a great fit to open an office there at the First National Bank.
Right.
So how is that going over there?
It's going great. I've always tried to focus on Hawley, however. So I think, it's going great. I have listings up in that area also.
Great. Well, I want to talk more about what's going on with real estate in the Hawley area, but I think we're going to take a break and we'll be back with Mary Ladisaw. We're back with Mary Ladisaw at Greater Hawley Homes in Hawley, Minnesota, though they do have a branch in Dilworth that we mentioned.
Correct.
So when I was in real estate, I had so many people asking me about real estate in general, and especially the market in the area. I think people just have a real interest about if they sold their house, what would it sell for at this time, and that sort of thing.
Right.
So I haven't been keeping up. So what is the climate right now in the Hawley area in terms of real estate?
The interest rates are insanely low. So we have, people looking around that are just wanting to get in on these fabulous rates. So it's a good time to be buying or selling real estate.
So we're approaching October, And typically we think of the spring as a time when buyers are looking. You're saying that there's still buyers around.
I am. I'm thinking it's going to be a good winter to be buying and selling. I think it's going to be busy.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Or is that good?
That's good.
Because you're so busy with other stuff. But she does like to be busy. I do know that about her, too. And she works very, very hard.
Thank you, Jody.
Well, you do. You did, at least before, on the weekends and in the evenings. And it's a very challenging job.
It is.
So, but I have not been keeping up.
No, I know you haven't.
Do you have anything
Jody,
new going?
You haven't been
Well,
keeping
I'll stop
up.
by more now.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So I'm wondering, now that I'm here, is there anything new going on in this office or anything in terms of real estate that you're doing?
Well, it's fall, so I try to do the Hawley open house weekend. So I'm kind of planning that now. That's going to be early October, where we have all of the houses that are listed in Hawley, regardless of if it's just me or other agents, that we have a big open house. And I plan that.
So this office, you plan that event.
Right, because, we live and work here.
Yeah.
And so, I always plan that, and that's going to be early October, so keep posted. Be watching the Hawley Herald and that kind of thing, and I'll have that advertised soon.
Well, I remember being a part of that, and it is a great opportunity for people just to see what's around, what's listed, again, if they're thinking about putting their house on the market, just where the market is at.
Yeah, it's just fun. It is. It's just a good time for people to get out and look at other houses and see what's out there. And, we have snagged some clients from that, or people thinking, oh, you know what? I really like that house. Maybe we should go take a deeper look. And so it's good.
Well, and what I always thought was the strength of Greater Hawley Homes was, you have these beautiful homes that are listed, but you also, people need to get to know the community. So even this open house, if they've never explored the residential areas in Hawley, it's kind of a good time to drive around and see the town. There's really many beautiful homes all over the city, well-kept homes in Hawley.
Right. Yeah, we do not have a bad part of town. It's really a great community to be a part of.
Yeah, and what are some of the other selling points for people when you're telling them about the community? What are they looking for in a community?
The school is huge. It always has been. It always will be. We have a great school. So that the golf course is great. The grocery store, the banks. We have we have a lot of great businesses in Hawley also.
And again, and Mary is the expert of that. So we'll put up your phone number if anybody has any more questions about Hawley or some of the listings, though you can show other listings from other agencies too. You can represent buyers.
Right. It doesn't matter who has it listed. I can show it. I am licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota. So call me.
She is. I checked. So thank you, Mary Latissa. It was fun. We're going to go up for lunch now. But thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time.